Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be looking at the best ETFs to have in your Roth IRA or traditional IRA, but let's stick with the Roth because it's more tax efficient. These are the current ETFs that I currently hold in my Roth IRA. I hold VGT, VOO, QQQM. I'll explain why I'm putting QQQ in there just in a moment. SCHD, SPYI, and QQQI. Now to explain this, I'm going to go ahead and start with the three growth ETFs. So we want to look at the three ones right here. So VGT, VOO, and QQQ. Now we can see on this chart here that I love this website. It's called stockanalysis.com. We can review where these ETFs are going every single month, year, and all of their lifespan. Now that's important because you want to understand where your money is going. So the reason that I have it like this is because I want to show you guys every single comparison of these ETFs. Now remember, not all of these ETFs have been around that long. The SPYI and the QQQI have only been around for 2 years. Very short amount of time. So when we look at these charts, we have to realize that this number will change. If we look over the past 5 years, we can see these numbers change, right? We can see down here that SPYI hasn't been around that long, but we can see the other ones, right? The VGT, VOO, QQQ, and SCHD have been around quite some time. So we can understand where these are going. Now let's look at the 5 to 10 year, right? So that's 5 year. If we want to look at the 10 year, we can see on the 10 year, what is the clear winner here, right? VGT is the clear winner. Next is coming in as QQQ, which is the NASDAQ 100. And then finally, we have the S&P 500, which is VOO. And surprisingly, look how high SCHD is on there. Now we want to look at some more information here, okay? We want to look at the average return over the years, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, and inception. Now, just a clarification on this, you can memorize these colors right here and understand what is performing here, okay? Just for reference. You can also click on it, but sometimes it just doesn't look the best. Understand that. Since inception, what has been performing the best? Obviously, QQQ. It's interesting that they have QQQI here, but according to this software, this is what has been performing best. And then we can see right there in VOO, VGT, and SPYI, SCHD, and we have QQQ there. Now, on the 1 year time frame, what has been performing the best? We can see VGT is leading the way with VOO at 23%, and then QQQ, which is the NASDAQ right there. We can see SCHD is right here at 11.74%, which is not the best, but it's not the worst. Now, if we want to come down here and look into the analysis of what these ETFs are holding at a quick glance, we can see the ticker symbol is right here on the bottom, VGT, VOO, QQQ, SCHD, and then our QQQ and SPYI. Now, let me explain to you why I'm doing this. So these are the three growth funds. And as we move over here, these are the three dividend funds. If you aren't familiar with it, QQQI and SPYI both pay monthly dividends. This tracks the S&P 500. This tracks the NASDAQ 100. Now we can see that right up here and right up there. Remember, you can highlight it to see where that is. And we have SCHD, which is the best dividend stocks in the stock market, and it tracks it all right here, and we can see all of the holdings if we wanted to. The reason I do this is because we want to have the best of both worlds, right? We want to have growth, solid growth in all of the sectors, and then we want to have solid dividends. A 6-fund portfolio, we can see over here on the dividend side, we can see what the dividend payout ratio has been, right? So we can see quarterly, 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 quarterly. So we have 4 quarterlies and we have 2 monthlies. We can see the payout ratio, how high it is. We can see the dividend dates. We can see the dividend growth. We can see the dividend yields and also what that amount has been. Look at the dividend yields here, and you can see quite obviously that the monthly payers are the highest yielding amounts. And that's why we want to have them in our Roth IRAs. Another thing to keep in mind, both of this SPYI and QQQI are tax efficient, and that's what we want. We always want tax efficiency, especially with dividends. If you guys don't know what qualified dividends are or non-qualified dividends, dividends are, go ahead and read up on that. It's very important. So we can see those are the two highest yielding ones, and we can see everything else is quite a bit lower. SCHD is only at 3.61%. We can look at the profile. Where are these exchanges taking place? We can see the issuer, we can see the inception date, and so forth. We can see the price, we can see the performance. Where have these been performing the best? The 1 year, okay, we can see the overview of it, and then we can also see technicals on that. All right, and remember, we can always compare more popular ETFs on the very bottom. But on this website, what's really nice is we can hit all right here, and we can see truly where are the best ETFs to invest in. You can look up anything on here. You can see how far this goes back. You can see QQQ goes quite a bit back. Just remember that when you're looking at this website, it gives you a full in-depth analysis of where your money is going and how it's going to be growing. Let me know if you guys had any more questions on this. Please drop them down below. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll see you next time.